Hi all, Lasan again. The follow-up video is about woke or wokeism or wokeness, and I'm going to expose that for what crap that actually is. Okay, so again, what is woke? Well, according to the people who talk about this crap, many think that people like Washington, Lincoln, Columbus, and all these great historical figures are worth crap because they are, slave owners or slave traders or, brought alcohol and disease to the continent or whatever. And basically they're saying we need to judge these people on their worst at their worst. Well, shit, if you're going to do that, then why don't we do that for everybody that's a historical figure in our country? And why don't we start with Dr. King? Well, guess what? Dr. King was a prolific and well-documented adulterer. As a moral leader, should he really be doing that? So should we then sit here and judge him as one of the most immoral people, hypocritical people, and most disgusting people in our history? Are you nuts? What is wrong with you people? If nothing else, Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech, which I believe ranks in the top 3 of all speeches uttered by any human in the history of mankind, that alone qualifies Dr. King as one of the greatest people to have graced his presence on us. And you guys want to judge him based on his adultery and say he's a piece of shit and a disgusting hypocrite? What the hell's wrong with you? If you are going to judge all of our leaders and great historical figures of their worst, at their worst, by their worst, then that's what you're saying about Dr. King. So what the hell is wrong with you? And what about Malcolm X? You're saying, well, he's a racist and a black supremacist, and he hated white people, and he wanted to kill white people. So what? Should we judge him on his worst? Are you nuts? Malcolm X was a great man, not because of anything that he necessarily stood for, but because he set an example for the rest of us. When we know we are wrong about something, we need to take the righteous path. Malcolm X did that not just once, but twice in his life. First, when he got out of prison, he gave up crime, and he believed in religion, and he adopted Islam, and he became a very pious and religious person. Family man, dedicated, also hated whites, and wanted to, have a separate country, and yada, 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 and, he caused up a lot of trouble and stirred up a lot of problems. But then he went to Mecca and realized that, no, this is wrong. We need to all live together. We need to all help each other. We need to all be respectful and understanding of each other. And he was able to evolve himself yet again. That takes incredible courage. And that takes incredible honesty. And most of all, it takes incredible sense of honor to be able to do that. And that's what makes Malcolm X so great. And that's why we need to learn from him and what he was able to do with himself. And so you're going to judge him based upon the fact that he was a petty criminal and say that makes him one of the worst people in the history of America? What the hell is wrong with you people? If you're woke, you're broke, because woke is a joke. Do you get that? Wokeism is a piece of bull crap, and it goes against everything that it's supposed to stand for. And so we need to stop this crap. And again, all this is a way for a select few of those assholes to try and get something from the rest of us under the guise of moral whatever, and steal from us that which we have made, that which we have earned, and you're trying to guilt us into saying, well, you have this past history, and this past history is for crap. Well, gee, guess what? That's exactly what that is. It's history. It has nothing to do with today. And in today's world, from what I've seen, this country is one of the greatest countries in the history of mankind, not necessarily because we are an industrial might, or a military might, but because we as a country strive to constantly evolve and constantly try to reach the idealism in the Founding Fathers' documents and the Constitution. Very few countries, if any, have ever course-corrected that often and that steadily to try and achieve the ideals embedded in our great Constitution and in our great historical literatures and documents. This is what makes our country great, and we need to get back to that, not this bull crap woke nonsense that preaches that we are a bad country. Bullshit. We are, for example, one of the only superpowers in the history of mankind to have gone into a country and left it better than we found it. No other superpower has ever done that. That is one of the greatest things that we as a country have done. And as a country, we also strive to reach our ideals. We are not perfect, and we are still flawed. And the funny thing is, the flaw isn't the rest of us. The flaw is people like you who espouse bullshit concepts like DEI and wokeism. That's our flaw. The rest of us are just fine. Thank you very much. And while we may still have some flaws, the rest of us are striving to achieve real idealism, not that BS wokeism and that BS DEI crap. I hope you liked my video. Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. Thank you.